Hey, okay. Helen's already dancing. It's that she's not going to be in a second. It's the beer video, and we spend a lot of time talking about the shit bastards in politics and metal.
Mm.
How about talking about a shit bastard from the beer community?
Uh-oh, what happened?
Well, this is news that my friend, oh, wait a minute, shit, I lost the story.
Oh, wait, was this the guy that got arrested for like abuse of a minor or
Kind of,
something?
yeah. My friend Keegan sent this to me. So it's the co-owner of Sycamore Beer in North Carolina.
Okay.
So multiple beer, off to a great start. Multiple bars across North Carolina have dropped Sycamore Brewing products after the brewery's co-owner was accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in Stanley County this week.
Oh, shit.
44-year-old Justin Tawse, T-A-W-S-E, Brigham was allegedly caught by the girl's parents in her bedroom in Stanfield just before
God.
midnight on December 10th. So, if you got any Sycamore beer products sitting around your house, now's the time to pour them down the toilet and never buy them again.
Okay, was this the guy where the other co-owner immediately like cut him out of the business? I mean, I would hope so. Jesus.
I did not. So his wife is the co-owner.
Oh
Um,
boy. Oh boy. Okay.
yeah. But she did say that he would have no further involvement. I bet. Um, I mean, to her, it sounds like this caught her by surprise as well. Like it sounds like from everything from this release that this was pretty shocking to her as well, as you would think it would be. But
Oh, yeah,
there you
that
go.
can't even imagine.
Yeah, I mean, to be caught with your pants down in a 10-year-old's to be caught in a 10-year-old's bedroom, pants down or not, I mean, it's just unconscionable and I wish nothing but the worst for this guy. If their
Well,
beer company dies, so be it.
yeah, well, if his wife is an okay person who was genuinely surprised by this, best of luck in the divorce, champ.
Yeah,
Um,
hopefully.
that is probably not coming back, gotta be honest with you.
No, no. I would think in her case, if she wants to keep doing this, you got to change that name. I mean, it's all tainted. Like I dumped a bunch of Founders beers a few years ago once the accusations of racism came out from a lot of the people that worked in their
Oh,
plants.
okay. I thought I remembered vaguely something about that.
Yeah. I mean, they
Okay.
kind of went through. I shouldn't say this. I don't know this for a fact. And it felt like they kind of went through the motions of hey, we're working to improve. We're trying to do better. I don't maybe they have. I don't know. I really haven't honestly updated myself
Yeah,
because
it's one of those things where it's like, there's enough other beer out there, and
oh yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, and I really like their beers. But like their Canadian breakfast stout, I don't want to like fucking pump them up here, but like that was a really good beer. But yeah, I just have no, I don't care. Like that was enough for me. Like
oh,
these accusations, like you said, there's plenty of beer out there. Just like there's plenty of metal bands, like,
yeah,
and
plenty
like they
of
don't
Sauron howling, if you can hear that. He's fussing. I just fed him. I don't know why he's whining.
maybe that's like the post. My Andy the cat always kind of like wails in the basement after dinner. I don't know if it's like thank you. I don't know if it's I feel good now. I don't know what it is. But he's a howler.
You know, some just are. Sauron happens to be.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I wish I could sleep through the night, but
No. Well, Andy will sleep through the night. Well, okay, that's not true. He does do the racing as hard as he can through the house and doing the yell like somebody has stabbed him in the lung and he's trying to get breath and it's just Andy. It's just Andy being Andy.
okay. So since we experienced this with Sauron, oh, he's tearing us.
I'm gonna sneeze. We don't edit on the beer video. All the sneezes go in.
Yeah, all the cat yelling as well.
I also
Um,
just took a nap and my hair is really flat as a result. So I feel like I have really flat hair today.
I had hat hair from walking around in the heat in the heat.
In the
Um,
heat.
It's winter in Minnesota. I think it was wind chill of -4 degrees. It's going to be a wind chill of -30 tomorrow, and I have to go out of the house and do stuff.
Oh, yeah. Are you getting snow this weekend?
No, we got it Tuesday.
Okay.
About a foot of snow.
Oh, Christ. Okay. Jesus Christ. I mean, when I you should just yell at me every time I talk about snow. It's supposed to snow. It's supposed to snow starting like tomorrow night through Sunday, but it's like 4 to 5 inches, which is a lot for Pittsburgh. I mean, not a lot, but that's a bigger snowfall for Pittsburgh. I mean, we've had like a foot of snow, but that's like you get that like twice a decade.
Sauron. Sauron, come here.
Jesus Christ, Sauron.
He is yelling.
Yeah, he just wants to be a part of the procedures.
I mean, he can come in here.
Yeah. Um, Bought creator tickets this week.
Yeah, they're coming here, but I think it's not until like next May or
It's
something.
May, yeah, it's their May
Yeah,
game as well. Yeah.
yeah, decent lineup. They've toured with some questionable bands before, but you know, yeah, it's a good lineup. Hi, buddy.
I've never seen Creator before live, so I've always wanted to. They're a band on my list that I haven't gotten to see, them along with Merciful Fate. Um, so I'm very excited. There he is. I'm very excited to see him. Or see him. I'm excited to see him too. I'm
Hey,
very excited to see Creator. And this week I was listening to Hordes of Chaos. Why? Because it was the closest Creator record I could find in my stash. It's an okay record. It's not their best, but I like it.
I actually like their late career stuff. I think they've
Me
been,
too. Their last record I
um,
thought was really good.
what's that?
Their last record I thought was really good.
I agree. Yeah. I saw them in 2006.
Oh, that's a while back. Yeah.
Uh, God, I don't remember how many years ago, but I do remember I got elbowed in the face and I had like a bruise on my upper lip that looked like a teenage boy's dirt stash, and that was very funny.
Well, it probably looked better than mine at that age. I had a pathetic mustache whenever I was a teenager. It was so bad. Not that like it's championship level now, but way better than it was. Oh my God. Sorry, that sneeze just took everything I had out of me.
Well, who's going first? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We'll do it this way. Give me a number from 1 to 10.
Mm, 8.
Okay, that's me. You were 1 to 5. I was 6 to 10. I'm excited about this. I've had this beer in the refrigerator for a couple weeks. And I'm very excited about it for many reasons. But the main reason is the name of the beer. So it's a chocolate milkshake imperial stout with Oreos, and it is called Oreo Speedwagon. And for some reason, there's a fish eating an Oreo on the cover. Um, Oh, I guess this must be a collaboration. Hitchhiker Brewing with Microphone Brewing, which I've never not micro, Microphone Brewing. I do not know of. I should have done a better job reading this can. 10.5% alcohol. I'm drinking out of a Pittsburgh Penguins glass because the Penguins general manager just fleeced the shit out of the Edmonton Oilers general manager today and traded this albatross of a goaltender to them, who we still have to pay for several more years. I don't know how he did it, but I woke up. It's a Christmas miracle. And the Minnesota Wild just made a big trade. So both of our teams making big trades today.
Have you seen that gay hockey show on HBO?
No.
Um, so I don't think it's for me. I watched like half of one episode because I'm not a big rom-com person.
Oh, I'm not either.
Right. Uh, but I will say for what it is, it's pretty good. Like the lead actors have really good chemistry.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I know what you're
a lot.
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I have a
totally.
friend who writes hockey romance novels.
That's a whole thing. I didn't know
I
this.
didn't either.
That's insane to me.
Yeah, but she's been writing them, and so that's the whole reason that like sent bells go off in my head is like, oh my God, that's not similar. That's not the same thing she does, but similar. So yeah,
One
I haven't seen it.
funny to me is
No.
like the way the sex scene, I don't know if you'd call it choreography.
Yeah,
Uh, so they can't show an erection because, like, even on cable, I think that
I beg to differ. It's happened. It happened recently.
it has.
Yes, it has.
Where?
I don't want to necessarily tell you the show in case you're watching it.
Is it Righteous Gemstones?
You would think it would be, but no. There was a dick on Righteous Gemstones too.
Right, but I mean, like a boner, not just a dick.
This is a boner.
It is a boner.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
well, then,
Now look, the thing is, it's obvious from the maybe this is the difference. It's obvious from the scene that it's a prosthetic, like it's not real. But it's in the story it's supposed to be real.
I know.
But there's a definite erection for sure.
Okay, is it like in a sex scene or like through the
Yes.
thing? Oh,
Yes. It's in the prelude to one.
okay.
The sex scene doesn't actually happen, but you see it for sure. It's a rock hard dick.
Oh boy, okay. Well, yeah, so the sex scene blocking, I guess, in Heated Rivalry, like there's like just in the half hour or so I watched, there's like multiple blowjobs happening.
Sure,
And like when like there's the one guy, like they switch off and like one guy will be lying back on the bed and like they both kind of cock their like right legs at exactly the same angle
yeah,
so you
yeah,
not see the actual dick sucking.
yeah.
It's like you can't show like a sex act. I don't know. I don't know how the rules are for cable, but yeah, like, you
But
know,
like,
I, again, I don't think this is like the show's fault. I think it's probably more like the rules that they have to work with that HBO cannot show a dick in a mouth. Um, but yeah, like just it's it reminded me a bit of like the if
we
you
need to do some research.
if we flash back to the 90s here, did you ever
Yeah,
see the Austin Powers movies?
yeah, of course.
Like the very long opening montage where things just kind of coincidentally block his crotch. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it was a bit on that level.
So, okay, if you can't show a blowjob, you can obviously show a woman going down on another woman, and is but because that's been done, is that just because you can't see anything? Because that
Well, I
you
mean, I think so because like I've seen it where like you see the top of the other like the woman's head and
right,
like it's moving a bit, but you don't see like actual pussy.
yeah, right. So maybe that's the difference. Yeah.
Like anyway, so yeah, we
Where where did this go?
here
Anyway, my beer glass setting off a conversation about cocks.
Downs.
Here's the cocks.
That's right.
Huh. First of all, take the milkshake part of it out. That's a nice tasting stout. It's a little boozy, not too boozy, but just right.
Sure. I believe it.
Um, luckily, we've been over this a million times. So anybody who has seen the beer video before, you can fast forward a couple seconds. Anybody who hasn't, we'll recap. I know Helen and I both are of the mindset that there is such thing as too sweet of a stout.
Oh yeah, I was actually just talking about that today.
Yeah. And this is not that. There's definitely there's so whenever it's yeah, so I'm assuming it is a milkshake stout. Oh, I'm thinking of something else. Sorry. Chocolate milkshake stout. So it's not overly thick. It's not overly sweet. I was thinking of a milkshake IPA. That's where I was getting confused. Um, and the chocolate just kind of blends along with the bitterness of the stout. Um, it doesn't say anything about being aged in like bourbon or whiskey barrels or anything, but you get a little bit of that warmth from it. I
Mm.
get a sense of booziness from this. Um, but yeah, there's just a subtle enough taste of an Oreo cookie in here. It's not beating you over the head. It's not super thick. I can handle maybe an 8 ounce can of stuff like that, maybe a 12-ounce beer, but like To go full pint is not something I generally want to do, but this is not a concern here. This is a really nice tasting beer, really well balanced. I would love to have this on draft. I can imagine how
Yeah.
different it might taste on draft. Um, and it's like too, it also like this is good enough. Like, do I want an Oreo cookie to go with this? Not really. I'm getting enough of it from the beer, enough of the sweetness from the beer that I'm all good. So yeah, another Hitchhiker again is local. Pretty much most of what I had from Hitchhiker I really like. And this is another one. This is up there with one of my favorite Hitchhiker beers. This is really good. Really like it.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I actually have a cookie beer as well.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Um, you want to show everybody you're in the Chachuan shirt?
Yeah, I kind of did the blind shirt drawer grab, and I was reminded I haven't listened to this album in a while, and I need to.
Great fucking record. The openings, I think it's the title track is the first song on the album. I think it's one of the best songs.
Yes. Uh,
Chorus is incredible. What a fucking great song.
yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to your year-end list because you always have good recommendations.
Yeah, that starts for anybody who reads the site, it's meetmeadmetal.com. It starts this week, this coming, I think, Tuesday. I might be balancing something differently just because I forgot that holidays exist and I did my schedule weird, but as far as I know, it's going to start Tuesday. There are some things, and you asked me earlier, is there anything that would surprise you? I don't know about surprise you. I don't think I'm going to have anything on there where you're going to be like, what the fuck is his problem?
There's
But
going to be things I forgot, like,
there might be, and I mean, there's some things that I don't think I've talked about that aren't like widely well-known albums. Um,
did you know, for example, I straight up forgot Imperial Triumphant put out an album this year?
oh yeah, no, it's a fucking really good album.
Yeah, I listened to it and I was like, damn, I don't even know if I listened to this when it came out, but I really like it.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I'm mad about that. Like, it doesn't help also that well, I used to get a lot of recommendations from Metal Twitter, then I quit that, and not everyone went over to Blue Sky, which, fine. You don't need social media in your life.
you really don't.
But
Yeah, but I
yeah,
miss
like,
that. I hear you. Yeah. Um, but I got a recommendation last week. Oh, I'm wearing a Rush shirt. This is like uh, an older version with the band Young Men there. Um. I got this off of like Redbubble or like one of those sites, so it's a bootleg. It's excellent quality. Like, I don't have to
yeah.
pay the exorbitant shipping charges from Canada. So there's a band called oh fuck, I'm never gonna be able to pronounce this. Las Gaels Shroud or Las
Oh, you know
LASC.
what? You know what?
Huh?
I know exactly who you're talking about because it's just one guy, right?
It's one guy.
Okay. Yeah, he
And
actually wrote a concept album about a fantasy novel I really liked that not a lot of people seem to be familiar with.
okay.
Anyway,
That I think is his thing. I think that's his thing
yeah.
because this record is called Wormfire and Starlight. It's a one track. How long is this song? Hold on, let me hit play so I can get a time. Oh, exactly 40 minutes. Um,
Sauron.
like like
Okay.
melodic death metal, fucking crazy synthesizer. It's excellent. It didn't quite make my top 40 because I literally just got it last week, and so it like kind of wasn't enough time for me to absorb it enough to like for have it to have it go there, but just a killer. And I found through Blue Sky the guy who does the band. I guess he was having some health issues, and he's like, "Hey, I'm trying to just raise some money, so I have an album out." And he writes a lot. He also is like, I guess some of his records are probably about this, but writes a lot about queer literature and things like that. So,
Novel I'm referring to is Kay Arsenal Rivera's The Tiger's Daughter, um, which takes place in like it's a real brick of a fantasy novel. Epistolary love story between two women who this is in like kind of fantasy Asia, basically.
okay,
Like one of them is the heir to the throne of basically like fake Japan, and the other one is part of the fake Mongol Empire.
Yeah.
Um,
What's the book called again?
The Tiger's Daughter.
The Tiger's Daughter. Okay, I'm gonna look this
Yeah.
up. Very good.
And it's part of a trilogy. There's two more books.
Oh, yeah.
The other two I didn't like quite as much, though they're still pretty good. Um, but yeah, I recommend it, especially like the letter format in the first one works really well.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of a big like purple prose lover, and I don't say this in a demeaning way, but like it's very dramatic. It's very like packed full of like, fights with supernatural critters and shit.
Yeah.
And very, very dramatic love story. And especially the ending is quite moving.
I'm gonna
Uh,
have to pick that up because I've been trying to get back into reading a little bit more. I've been in a bit of a slump.
Also, fun fact, I'm pretty sure Kay Arsenault Rivera, um, in addition to the books she writes, also writes flavor text for Magic cards.
Oh, well, there you go. Hey.
Or if she doesn't, then like at least it's a big Magic card person or a big Magic the Gathering person. And
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not, but my husband very much is. He's actually at a Magic night right now. So
Oh, nice. Well, this record, the one I was talking about, is based on the novel The Priory and the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon.
maybe for
And
that. Yeah.
and it says much like its spiritual predecessor, The Tiger's Daughter. So I guess did he do a record about The Tiger's Daughter?
Yep, yep, same thing, just one long song. I actually haven't listened to that one, but I saw him talking about it and I was like,
Oh.
yes, someone else likes that book.
Okay, cool. I am going to go ahead, you have a beer to drink. I'm sorry, I'm fucking taking up all this fucking time.
Or my beer. So this is from Broken Clock. I've had some stuff from them before, and I remember thinking nothing blew my socks off, but it was pretty good. Yeah, another. It's a chocolate chip cookie milk stout.
Ooh.
I've bitched
You said
like,
Broken Clock?
yeah.
Cool. All right.
I think they're the brewery that like got Death Drag Queen Story Hours. So, but they
Oh, yeah.
got that. So good for them.
We Americans.
Oh, I have some pretty mixed feelings on dessert stouts, so we'll see.
Yeah.
IKEA glass, so nothing to really talk about there.
You know, a beer glass is a carrier method for your beer.
And
That's
I have a couple nice ones, but
yeah.
they're waiting to be washed right now, I think. Oh, like decent sized head.
That
Still,
is a
I
dessert
still
stout
feel
head
like
if I've
cold,
ever seen one.
so I can't smell really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted
Yeah, we weren't here
like,
last week because Helen was sick.
yeah, I if this video would have been an hour and a half long and like about a third of that would have been me coughing so hard I dry heaved.
I'm not laughing at you being sick. I'm laughing at the description.
Hmm. I like this more than I thought I was going to.
Well, that's good. That's a positive.
Like really passive aggressive. But
I don't think so. I mean, I think you set that up perfectly as to why.
yeah, so my issue with this kind of stuff is usually it's just a massive sugar bomb.
Yeah.
But there is a cookie flavor, but it's really nicely balanced by a pronounced bitterness. So I don't
Oh,
feel
wow.
like I'm just drinking like, you know,
Frosting.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually really nice. I feel sorry for ever having doubted your broken clock.
Hey, look, it's not you, Broken Clock. It's pastry stouts and dessert stouts in general.
Yeah, it's kind of like the precedent that's been set by me being burned by some like overly sugary nonsense.
Yeah. I if we ever, God forbid, are ever big enough where we can make merch, one of our shirts would have to be something about pastry stouts.
I'm telling you, make a savory stout, you fucking cowards.
Make one. Put some fucking beef in it and some soy sauce. There's been beers made with soy sauce.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Oh, you know what? I still have the can around here. Yeah, because I kept this can because I think it's cute. This one that I featured that
Oh
usually
yeah, yeah,
to Yoho Brewing. They have an IPA with bonito flakes.
yeah, yeah. So look, we can do this.
Their dessert stout actually um was flavored with red bean paste, which
Right, yeah.
so it was desserty. Like red bean paste is a common ingredient in desserts in Asia. I don't know about if it's Japan specifically or like just kind of um there and China. I feel like I've seen it in a lot of places, but
So
anyway.
there are savory stouts, but they're not savory in the way you and I are talking about it. It's more or less like beers that would go well with like I'm re like well, with like a stew or something like that. Like something that would complement a savory dish, but not necessary. And look, I'm not doing like there could be somebody if somebody out there may know better and be like, you fucking morons, there's like 50 of them. Um, but we're basically talking about uh beers with savory ingredients. Not that like, hey, if you're making a stew and
So
you need a beer to pour in, this one. No, that's not what we mean.
honestly, like with the huge, huge Southeast Asian community here,
Yeah.
I am a little shocked that no one's made a fuss by stout that I know of. And there's been a couple breweries, including a local one that does like mostly like Mexican themed beers
Right.
that have done mole stouts, which I love,
Yeah.
which I guess is kind of creeping into the neighborhood of a savory stout because mole,
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah, like
Yeah.
because those stouts are like super sweet. Like the cinnamon kind of gives it a sweet note, but like there's
Yeah.
also chili and like um I had one mole stout where they made the mistake of kind of overloading it with vanilla, which
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, the one I'm thinking of like La Doña Cerveceria, which is like I think it's run by a Mexican immigrant or like the child of Mexican immigrants. Um and he does like basically like Mexican styles or Mexican inspired styles like he does
Sure, yeah.
for a knockoff, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that was kind of a nice like full-bodied like still a little sweet but not like toothache sweet, you know.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we're talking about we need a whoa, sorry. We need a roast beef stout. Make a roast beef stout now.
Well, I think I
Now.
was
With
about when
carrots
that
and potatoes.
like that tasted like hoisin sauce, I think I said.
Yeah, yeah.
And if someone wanted to do a not shitty take on that, I'd try it out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right, let's get somebody on that and then like what, like in 2 years we'll do one because it's not like you're gonna be able to do this overnight. Or in a year, maybe a year. Let's go. Get creative out
God,
there and give us a savory
for
stout.
a while. But I
Yeah.
think I'd probably need to learn the basics first.
Well, I'm not asking you to make it. I'm asking them to make it. I'm asking a brewery to make it.
But I should be the change. You know,
You can be the change, but the change starts with an idea.
hmm.
You have the idea.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
oh, you know what? What did I have that was good recently? Arbiter has like an aquavit spiced like dark ale,
okay,
like a
I don't know
wild
what that
ale.
is. What is that spice?
Aquavit?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
you're
that.
you're not Scandinavian.
No. I get
Aquavit's a,
confused of it. People confuse me as that because of my hair color, but I'm not.
also you're a pretty tall guy, right?
I'm 6 foot. I'm not that tall. It's
Never
kind of
called me.
I
Uh,
know.
yeah. But aquavit is a liquor that's widely drunk in Scandinavian countries. The primary flavor I would say is licorice. They fucking love like
Okay, I know what that is. Okay.
and it's kind of like just in terms of like it's a very herbal liqueur with anise being like very prominent.
Yeah.
I would say it's in the same family as like uh let's see. gin, Jägermeister, and Benedictine, things of that nature, where it's a like
Gotcha.
very complex blend. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
so I don't think it's a porter or a stout. I think it's just like it's a rye ale. But yeah, it's fantastic,
Hmm.
especially with the rye, like the caraway. Ah,
Yeah.
good stuff. I'm actually going to go see a movie in the theater that's right by Arbiter on Sunday, and I'm going to have some of that.
There you go. There's a plan. We're running out of time here. I did want to say this because I know Helen will have something to say about this as well.
Ooh, yeah.
And this will go without saying that we obviously some more we support the Somali community here in the United States. Uh, the latest, people just being unfairly demonized. Yes, I do realize that there was fuck, I not a theft scheme,
Oh, or if are you talking about feeding our future?
feeding our future. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fully aware that that happened, but that is not the entire Somali community.
Also,
Fucking stop it already.
there's a fucking white lady named Amy Bach.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, it did kind of it incorporated like, yeah, there were participants from the Somali community, but just as many people in the Somali community got scammed by them, and
exactly. Yeah.
pretty mad about that. And like, we're happy to see that those were being prosecuted.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. It's like whenever they're demonizing the Somalis, the people that were tied up in this have been prosecuted. And so it's like when they're sitting there saying like Tim Walz isn't doing anything, it's he's letting it. No, they're being prosecuted. He's actually doing something about it.
So something that really chapped my ass was like, I don't know, this is a little inside baseball, but like, there's certain Minneapolis lefty Twitter personalities I don't care for very
Sure.
much.
Yeah.
Just like, so there's valid reasons to criticize Tim Walz from the left. For example, like probably what comes most to mind is his treatment of the protests here in 2020.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think any governor handled those super well.
Yeah.
Like the National Guard was throwing like tear gas on people's porches and shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
could have been done better,
Yeah.
like still has a nickname tear gas Timmy around.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, this dude's like, JD Vance had a point about Walt's enabling fraud. Like, no, fucking does not have a point about that. Shut the
No.
fuck up. You do
He's
not.
prosecuting them.
Anyway, like, I understand why some people stick around Twitter, but I increasingly
Ugh.
find it hard to believe that like they're not being affected by like
Yeah.
the fact that there's 10 million like fucking pedophile Nazis just
Yeah.
getting boosted to the top of everyone's replies. Yeah. Anyway,
Horrible
uh,
place.
so I don't just the Somali community is like a very large immigrant community here, and they're just like fucking everyone else, like
Yes.
there's people that are scumbags, and there's like a vast, vast majority of Somali people here are just fucking normal ass people who just want to go and live their lives and not be bothered by like freaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I practiced with a few Somali people. Jujitsu, I should say.
Yeah.
God, I specify these things. And like, yeah, it's just fucking normal ass people that want to pursue their hobbies and live their lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing is like the um the Somali lady I practice with most often is young enough to be my daughter, and sometimes it feels a little awkward kicking her ass.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
she's gonna get around to kicking my ass someday.
She will. Yeah.
She's
They could all
smaller
kick
than me
my
and
ass.
she's getting there. She's got the killer instincts.
Yeah.
Hi, Samia. I'm not talking shit. Don't kill me. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's such an ugly thing. And I saw this actually when I lived in Maine, and there was a big Somali community in Lewiston, which is like a disgusting toilet of a town. No one should ever live there. Um, I've turned around in recent years. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the Somali community came and like kind of like breathed some life into this dying ass mill town, and like
Yeah.
everyone's mad about it because like if you live in Central Maine, you can go your whole life without seeing a black person up until like Somali
God
immigrants.
forbid.
Um, and Yeah, there was like a fucking there's an actual Nazi rally there in like 2002, 2003 that I and went there to yell at the racists.
Yeah,
And yeah, so wherever these poor people go, they're just fucking screamed at by like chuds.
yeah. Well, if you approach a Nazi rally, apparently, or any rally like that, apparently the thing to do is to take apple cider vinegar with you and squirt them with that because it stinks and it's really hard to get out of clothing. So it's going to be obvious
Told her
when they
that
return
myself.
home where
Thank
they
you.
were.
Well, it just makes me think about I think it's a Lyndon Johnson quote that like you convince like the poorest white man to look down on a black man he won't notice when you're picking his pocket.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I
But
think he's
that's
telling
a good
him.
thing to end on because we're almost out of time. So let's end with LBJ.
Yeah, he nicknamed his dick Jumbo.
There you
Some
go.
questionable things, especially around the Vietnam War, but
Yeah, a little bit.
wish we'd gone through with carrying out the Great Society. We'd all be better off. Anyway,
Sorry, everyone. We'll be back next week with more beer and frivolity.
oh yeah.